Welcome to my channel. In this video we're talking about file handling in Python. So how do you create a file or you use a file in Python? Just say use the open function, open, and then what comes in should be your file name as a string, and then the mode. Now there are different types of mode depending on what you want to do with the file you are opening. We have the read only. If it's just you want to read only, then put arrow. If you need to append, then you use add. In append it creates. If it does not exist, W if you need to write to a file, that creates if it does not exist as well. X if you need to create, it returns 0 if it does not, if it exists. That's the difference. Sorry that I made a mistake there. Test, you say T, and binary mode you say B. Binary mode is for objects like pictures and all that. Test is what you commonly use, so by default is always test. Okay, so in files just take note of these three keys: open, these three functions: open, write, and close. Close is a good practice. When the file you have opened, you should close always. Okay, so what opens does is it grabs a file, the file name you specified, or creates if it does not, and then returns a handle for you. With the handle you can write, you can do whatever you want to do with the file. You can read, you can write, and with the handle you also close. Let's do a simple example of this. So create a file handle, open, then ask what is the file and the mode. Okay, let's I call it my list.txt. Then the mode, just the default mode. If I want to use it, so then you have to state it. The default, use the default. Oh, I got something wrong somewhere. Okay, that's because the file does not exist. Yes, you see. So what you should do, the default mode is read only, the file exists, so you have to state okay W so that you can write to the file. Don't forget W, create the file if it does not exist. Okay, so if you go to your files, you should see my list. You see it's been created. If you open it, I'm sure it's gonna be empty because there's nothing there. It's empty. Okay, so now you have your files created, and then your file handler is waiting for your instruction. In the Variable Explorer you can see FH, says hi Europa. It's expecting whatever you put there, whatever you do, whatever you want to do with the file, you do with FH. So we want to write. Okay, Okay, so we can write fh that's right, and what you want to write. Oh, sorry, you need to change this my list. This is a list, you need to be converted to string. So you can say let's a new line to join my list. So this changes everything to a string, and then you write. So this returns the number, the length of whatever it's done. And then the good practice is to close the file. So I can go to my files where they are and open my list. You see, apple, banana. What if I want to read those five? How is it done? To read, you open the same way. Let's call the file handler this time. Say file reader is open the file name, and this time it's not going to be W but R, because we want to read only, and it's text. If it's binary, it's B, but it's text. And you may drop it as well, because by default it's always read only and text. So now we've opened this file as read only. You need to now read. So I just want to put the contents as a string, file reader.read. Then you specify how many characters maximum you want to read. You see, the writer says if n is negative or omitted, it reads until EOF end of file. So just omit it because we want to read everything. So now your variable string, if you say print string, now you see what you have. Apple, banana, you've read the contents. So that's it on function file handling. You've seen how to create a file, how to open a file. You open a file with the file name and the mode, whether read only or write or append, and the way they work differ. If you the way they work differ in case you want to read only or you want to continue, you're writing and you want to continue from where you stop, that's the append. In case you want to create a new file, you're very sure this is new, then you can use X to say, so that it will warn you to give you an error in case it already exists. And if you're not sure, you don't care if it exists or not. If it's you know what you're doing, you can use the write that we overwrite in case it exists. And we have also the T and B, which is for text and binary mode, and we saw different examples to open a file to read. And that's just about file handling. There are some other special complications to it, but these are very basic for now. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, subscribe, and share. Bye.